Libra, hello. It's Joe. This is for October. Oh, look at that. We have a card out. October 2020. General Tarot reading check-in. This is an intuitive reading, so it's not going to be for everybody. It possibly can't be when reading for a collective. So if it's not for you, that's okay. There's always another message on another day that might be better suited for you. Always check your chart. Our charts are very diverse. So a different sign might resonate for you more than another, especially at different times and points in your life. So you keep that in mind. But I do read cards intuitively. Libra, I might read cards different than you're used to, because to me, the most important part of a tarot reading is the face, is the first impression. And I apologize if you hear some noise here. We'll have to deal with that. First impression. That's the most important thing to me, because to me that speaks truer than the traditional meanings of that tarot card. And of course I do merge those meanings. I do take that into account. But what I first think, feel, see, and hear is the prominent meaning that I'm going with in this reading, okay? And this is an open reading. It could be about any subject, any topic. So it doesn't have to be about any one thing. So we're going to keep our minds and hearts open, because I rely on Spirit and the cards to bring forward a message that somebody needs to hear. Alright, so we're going to start here, and you have the Five of Cups. The Empress, nice. On the deck, Three of Swords. Okay, Libra. Kind of heavy. But we're going to pull a couple of these and a couple of other cards, and we're going to see if we can expand this message. Definitely, some of you are fighting. Some of you are fighting for something. You're like fighting very hard. Indeed. Alright, Libra. One more card. Let's talk about this. You have the Three of Swords as like the big, it's like the big picture here in October. Three of Swords is very deep heartache. It's about things that, you wouldn't wish on somebody else. That's kind of that feeling. And then, so Libra, okay, so the big thing that jumps out at me here is the Three of Swords. This is the big picture. This is what's surrounding you in October. This is like the potential for just calling it quits. This is feeling defeated. This is feeling overwhelmed. This is just saying that it's too much for me, and I'm going to cut my losses. Again, I said I read cards intuitively first before I get into the deeper meaning of the tarot card, and I do feel this is like a very big, hard to swallow defeat in October. And I feel like this is something that is, this isn't just something that occurs in October. This is an ongoing saga. It's an ongoing story. It's something that has been playing out over time for you, Libra. And I feel that way because we have the Five of Cups. You're already just feeling the losses, suffering some emotional upset and imbalance, and it's just like clearing away everything. Do you abandon what has completely hurt you? Is there anything to salvage? Is there anything left? And I do feel like, here you're taking on this Empress. Is there anything I can salvage and change in this scenario? It's like if there's something I can work with, I can maybe bring about like a new beginning or just fixing things. But this isn't something for you to fix, Libra. This is something like something that's out of your hands. And I don't like to do negative readings. I don't like to talk about things that are negative and harsh and hard to hear. But it is what it is. This is about recognizing what isn't good for you. And so to me, the Empress is you trying to salvage what you can to make things go forward. And it's like there's really nothing to conceive a new beginning here. There's nothing to conceive a new plan. To me, this just feels like it's time to completely let go of what's been bothering you, what's been keeping you down. I do feel like this is about love and this is about romance. I feel like this is about a relationship, and I feel like this is about somebody's secrets, somebody's deception, somebody's inability to be truthful and honest. And I hate to say that, but you have building blocks here. And I did say that the Empress is like, what's left? What can I build upon in this situation that's left? What's salvageable? What is still useful in this? And I think that there really isn't a lot for you to take away from this, other than realizing that things have been kind of burned away. Things have been kind of cleared away with the regeneration. It's like you can get a new beginning, but it requires you to separate yourself from what has occurred, that that maybe you're clinging to, holding on to hope for, because if you stay in this, it's something that's going to come around and probably kind of be something that's karmic and just repetitive. And I feel like the universe is saying to you, this is time for you to just take what you've learned and to start over. Sometimes people can really rob us of every good thing that we have, but that's a good thing because it causes us to change and adapt and really analyze what we're made of. And I think that in this is like this wounded warrior. You have the Seven of Wands here. I feel like this is the battle that you fought. You fought the good fight, but was it worth it? Was it really worth it in the end? Because I feel that if you continue in this situation, if you continue to push and fight and pull and struggle, you have the Five of Swords here. This is just, to me, saying that there's continued conflict, there's continued deception, Libra, and I think that you need to kind of, just concede that this isn't for your highest good. Definitely not for your highest good. There's something telling you here that it's time to, really do what's good for you. You have a blessing for a mother. And so some of you may have lost a mother that's, gone to the beyond. And they're here blessing you. It could be a grandmother. You could be a mother that's struggling to keep a marriage together. But whatever this is blessing you with the strength and encouragement to do what's best, not only for you, but a mother cares for more than just herself. She cares for what's most important to her, her number one. And so you might be fighting to keep a unit together. You might be fighting to just protect those that are most important, closest to you. And so in this might be a lot of confusion, and I think this is saying here that you are going to be receiving clarity, that you have to do what is best, not just for you, but for you as a mother. And so I think this is definitely for the moms out there, the ladies out there that are struggling in some kind of conflict when it comes to a relationship. So definitely remember that it's not easy fighting the good fight. It's not easy to try and make things continually work, but I feel like this is, the Empress is like you trying to continually build on a foundation, or trying to find something to resurrect something from what little is left. And it, to me, it just seems like a failing plan. These building blocks, you are the foundation, you are the rock in this. And, you know, to me, this is saying that you need to cut your losses and to just take what's yours, what's good for you, and build on that, because there's definitely somebody here who's depleting you, somebody who's robbing you of your peace of mind, somebody who's taking more than they're giving. And I hate to be so negative, but it just definitely feels very, very heavy. And the longer you hold on to something that is causing you harm, is, you know, it's just going to extend the pain until you get to a point where that tower comes in and it's going to do the work for you. So Libra, I feel like you definitely have to get out of the repetitive cyclical heartache of something. You're fighting for something that maybe isn't worth fighting for. You're fighting for something that is not a battle for you to win. And I do want to give you another message, because I kind of feel like this is it's just really heavy, and I hate to be like that, you know. I don't want to deliver something that just sucks, but this feels, you know, it feels like it sucks, you know. Not a lot of good feeling cards here for you. This is being in the thick of battle, you know. Sometimes to win, you gotta lose, you know. You gotta just, like, let go. Okay, so you're the Five of Swords again. So you're the Five of Swords twice, and this is something that's coming through 2 times, and it's like you're going to be subject to the same thing over and over and over again, no matter how you approach this situation. And I do genuinely feel like this is a love situation. So no matter how you approach it, no matter what angle you come at it, you're still ultimately in the end going to feel like defeated, cheated, you might be feeling like you're being lied to continually, or somebody isn't just being always upfront and honest. And it's going to be something that you're continually going to deal with. And so I think that this is like, it's time to cut that off. It's time to do what's right for you. I do, you know, you have the Three of Wands here too. You know, what you want for this isn't what your person wants. So what you want is so far off. I don't think that it'll ever get to the point where you could feel like you're going to be at peace. This feels very karmic. It feels very bogged down in karma, Libra. So I just want to say, you know, I'm sorry it's so negative. I don't like to do negative readings. I hate to do that. But it's just how it comes through, and I can't just go against that. I can't make something up that doesn't feel right. And so I think you have a starting point, and that's realizing that you're better off doing things your way rather than doing things your person's way, because it feels very heavy and oppressive, Libra. So I'm going to leave this here, and I'm just going to hope that this message resonates with somebody that needs to cut something off with somebody. And you know, just take that for what it is. And I'm just going to, hey, you know, I hope you have a good day, rest of your day after watching this. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it's all about finding yourself and finding your self-worth and standing up for yourself and what's right. And I think that's the important message here, ultimately. And with that, I'm going to say have a great rest of your day. Thank you.